on the ground. This is Joe Mixon flexing his muscle at the 30. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, Burrow. Flush to his right. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. 23 yards the pickup there.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun to give to Mixon. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Marcus Hunt on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
That's good.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Squeeze. Here we go. Check. 40's mine. 40's the mine. 40's the mine.
Burrow will throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we are tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Flushed out right. And that's caught inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Derrick Henry, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
To return it, Darius Phillips. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
54, right there. 54 money. Defense wins championships, baby. 54.
On 3rd down, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
The Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Titans 14, Bengals 7.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
54. Mark 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey, watch that. 54. Ricky. Right there.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
47-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Play action. It's Burrow. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Check, 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 check.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 76 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down. Here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 48-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 33. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And 10 now from the 33.
Right there, 54, right there. Coming to you, coming to you. Check, watch 54, watch.
And Burrow going to throw again. Got a man open, it's Ross. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
That's another Bengals.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, switch the mic right here. We go Mike forward. Mike, go.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Intercepted.
Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
55 mark, guys.
A give to Henry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
On the carry.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And last year's All-Pro punter Brett Kern on to punt for Tennessee, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Check Mike 54. Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming. 60 Bobcat. Right there. 54 Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's bring it. Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike 54. I got him. Mike 54. Mike 54. Three. Cut. Out.
Now it's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. John Ross, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. He finds his running back, Mixon. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
1st and 10 at the
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
touchdown.
John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game.
The kick is...
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Titans 21, Bengals 14.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 3rd and 2, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
A.J. Brown, incomplete.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now here's Ross. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown.
3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
His size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Henry. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
On the carry.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
10-10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Here's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Right there, 40's Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now Burrow. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Again, it's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To the air again, Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. There's Vic Beasley. Always tough to block as he gets in to bring him down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
Mike 40. So we got man. 40's the mark. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. 70 Ranger. Check.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
He was taken down at the 50.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the 50, it's Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Yeah, he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 30. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
And it brings
okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Now the late signee, the former Falcon, Devontae Freeman. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
25-yard line.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And the Titans first down.
Tannehill on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
50 seconds. Mike, 50 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whip. Right. 50 seconds, Mike. Mike, 50 seconds.
Tannehill. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch time. Tire, go street. Hey. 4 down. Trap 60. Mike's 40. Cowboy 80. I got you. You're all mine.
Burrow from his own end zone. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Right there.
They go play action with Burrow. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jack Crawford. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Kevin Huber now, standing just outside his own goal line. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Here's Jackson. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Henry. Running right through him. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
The tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will push this lead up to 20 now.
14.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, Phillips. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
At the 49-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And it's second down.
He was covered by...
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. Mixon with a first down and more. And down to the 29-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
At the 9-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Titans' 6-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
54, right there, 54, Mike.
And Burrow going to throw again to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Give me some. Here we go. Mike 40.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And that is caught. What a catch inside the 5. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. Burrow going for it on 4th. And this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
1 yard gain.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry, and he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. The open man is Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's one heck of a 3rd down conversion, a pickup of 39.
9-yard gain on the play.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Tannehill going to throw it. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. Touchdown, Titans.
Complete.
Jeff Swaim, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Phillips. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And they go play action now. Burrow. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Right there, 54 Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Mike 40, check. He's coming. I got one.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Got a man. It's Ross, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. And the lead is down to 20.
Good. Makes the score Titans.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Kickoff for Cincinnati.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the